Welcome, first game of 2021, 1,000 Point Orcs versus Kingdoms of Men. I'm Cameron and this is Rob. This is our second attempt at what do we call these things?
Video battle report.
Video battle report. So we're rolling for scenario, and we are going to be playing 5. What's that? Got the rule?
Promptly kill.
We're playing invade. You've got it there?
Yeah, at the end of the game, add up the total unit strength of each player's units that have the majority of their footprint in the opposing player's half of the board. This is the total number of victory points that each player scores.
Alright, that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Alright, let's set some terrain.
How many pieces for this size board do you think?
About one per, we normally work off one per
Quarter. Yeah.
Yeah, so we want 1, 2, 3, 4. There's kind of already a river there, so 4 pieces.
Alright.
I guess we want to kind of counteract the short
Edge.
board
Yeah.
here. So, in order to do that, we probably want something down there. So I'm going to divide the wider end.
Oh, well, I might grab a forest.
Yeah, so impassable footprint there, and just impassable down that line there.
Yep.
And just ignore that.
Yep.
Okay, rolling for pick a side. Okay, so I'll take you through my orc army. We have a regiment of axe times 2 times 3 regiment of axe, a war drum, a shaman with bane chant and heal, a crudger with shroud of the saint, and another crudger mounted on a gore, and a unit of gore riders. So probably the complete antithesis of this army, like all mounted. I'm going to be doing the foot sword today and trying to avoid getting flanked, I guess.
Alright, so this army obviously is designed around speed, and the theme for this one is it's a bit of a scouting force. I've been reading a bit about the Mongol army, and particularly the raid by Subutai into the Caucasus, and it was a lightly armoured, fast army, so this is what this is based on. So I've got mounted scouts out here on the flank, they've got bows. I've got 2 regiments of knights. This one here has the Mead of Madness, which gives them +1 wild charge. This is a vanilla regiment of knights. We've got a regiment of charioteers here. We've got a general on a winged beast, and it wouldn't be a Kingdoms of Men army without a war machine, so it doesn't quite fit into the theme of the army as just described, but compulsory piece of a war machinery. So we've got a ballista hiding in the forest there. So tell us a little bit. Do you want to hear about my plans, or do you want to go first?
I can tell you a little bit. Yeah, I'll go first. It was interesting when putting this together. The thing I was actually really worried about, Rob, was as an orc player without access to flyers, was really the counter to the flyer. And I guess I'd envisaged blocks of foot troops, so this will be really interesting to see how this plays out. I really ummed and ahed about what it was. You know, the main here's like battle group 1, if you like. You can see with the war drum and the gold speaker, a pretty typical orc block of just trying to maximise the durability of those units. Those
bit of a steamroller.
Yeah, a bit of a steamroller. And what would probably be my supporting, I guess typically flanking unit, but I've tucked it in here quite deliberately in response to what I've seen here. I've got a bit of a changed tactic, but really I need to keep this battle group intact here as much as possible, and then keep these mounted troops as my more versatile supporting group to plug a hole if need be. It'll be really interesting to see. I was worried about the fly getting around the rear and what the counter for that might be. Now I guess everything in your army is going to move a bit quicker than 9.
Yeah, so a couple of things to my advantage here. So one is I guess I've got the broader deployment zone, so I could spread my troops out a little bit more. And the second thing really is, as Cam mentioned, I've got a lot more speed. So probably 2 objectives. The first one really with Invade is to get to the other side of the board. So I should really be able to get into his deployment zone much easier than him getting to mine, which is to my advantage. So that's objective 1, is getting to his deployment zone with as many scoring units as possible. The second objective really, I suppose, is once I'm in there to really use my movement advantage to be able to attack him at awkward angles. So particularly looking to pick up, as Cam mentioned, some flank and rear charges with my quicker troops, because hand to hand, I'm probably not going to be able to go toe to toe with him, so I'm going to have to pick my battles and use movement to kind of concentrate my force to really take him out. In the hands of a skilled general, this army should win. Unfortunately, we haven't got a skilled general here today. They've got me pushing them around, so let's see what happens.
All right, Rob, go first.
Yep.
Yours, faster and quicker.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Right, that's okay. So I'm going to go from here 20 inches. I'm going to land on the edge of the building there, and I'm just going to check that I'm more than 10 inches from it. Yeah, so I won't be able to charge you next turn. Let's do the obvious things first. Pivot. And move forward 9 inches. I'm going to turn and move forward to within 8 inches. Just directly forward.
So you've got them in range, in your range there? Is that what you're, yep.
Okay, shooting. Alright, so I'm going to shoot the ballista at your war drum. Okay, and 2 wounds. The charities have 12 shots, plus 1 wound. That's my shooting, so
No test.
that's my turn.
He's going to charge there. Turn a little bit so I go 4-5. Right. That's all. Move. I think so. So range phase, so casting heal on there. So his heal 2 plus 1 for every heavy infantry unit within 6 inches, so it's 3 more, up to a maximum of 3. Casting heal obviously on the war drum. Healthy war drum. hand to hand. So, Crojo. 3. And that's it.
This to here, so it's go directly back 4 inches. Then I'm out of charge range.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Let's see what we'll do with this. This guy's going to turn once, and yeah, so
That's less than 90.
so it goes to there. It's going to turn 90 degrees and move directly forward 8 inches. This guy's going to turn 90 degrees. Charge is 18. Might be good for us to touch further.
That's 18 there.
Alright, that's looking okay. So shooting, what's that guy there?
He's a Crojo.
Three words. These guys have 12 attacks shooting at the same unit. 1, 2, 3. So good.
Who's that? That's your chariots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. 3 wounds.
I thought that was really interesting, and then I actually felt like that was a good turn 1 for me with some low rolls from you, but also just taking away, at least in this first turn, the advantage of manoeuvrability. This unit was a little bit lost out there, and just we had a bit of a reshuffle, and I managed to get these knights to actually back off away from the charges. So I can see a battle line starting to form up. It's really about, I said before the game around my army construction, I was worried about this happening.
Yeah.
And there it is. So I have to think about how I'm going to deal with that. That's a pretty nasty position to be in there. I'm feeling pretty confident over here. It's just whether we can form up a line.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like this is where I want it to be. So the Mongols classic really perhaps didn't invent but mastered the feigned retreat. So pulling these units out of order through this unit here was kind of what that to me wasn't a kind of negative. That was actually positive.
Right.
I kind of expected that to happen because I really needed time for these guys to get in position. So talked about at the beginning of the game the opportunity to create flank and rear charges. So I've now got that with this kind of, I guess, circle on the side of your units there. That probably is a bit of a chaff unit, to be honest. I don't really mind losing that particularly, but I kind of need to take out these. If I can take out 2 of these heavy infantry units in the next couple of turns, I'll be feeling pretty good. I'm kind of happy with where the Gore Riders, I thought they were going to be on that flank, which is why I placed my unit there. Probably would have caused me a few more issues if they were on this flank, having seen how strong they are in previous games. I'm reasonably happy with where they are at the moment. But both of our plans are kind of, I've got the steamroller coming forward, we've got the setup for the flank and rear charges, and we'll kind of see, I suppose, which of the tactics wins out.
All right, my turn 2. Go up. Turn him around. Give him an order. Give him a charge order. And check his line of sight. You can see 1, pivot once, 90. This guy left his wounds behind. I'm declaring charges with this unit and this unit against them. I can pivot, I can hit and slide over, and then hit like that.
Right.
So I think it doesn't matter about him.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to have to pivot this on the spot. I just want to pivot him around like that. So there isn't space for this guy. Yeah. Do the same with this one. I'm going to turn him around on the spot. So he's just in the front, but there's no space to land. Just put him in there. Okay, that's all I'm mucking about. Heal. I'm going to try and heal this unit with this guy. Heal 2. I'll finish off with the shroud of the same. Hand to hand. I'll do this cruncher in here first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2s. Oh, that's 5. 10. I'll just turn him around and face. That way. Yeah, his wounds are they? Okay. I'll do this Gore Riders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So up to 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, so 13, 15 minus, and you've done 10 wounds, so that's minus 13 is 0, 2. So yes, no guys.
6. All right, where are we at? Turn 3. That's an easy one.
Then this unit here.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, so it's the right distance. So if these guys charged into the front,
Yeah, that's fine. That's
and then
fine.
they're into the flank there.
Do you have enough movement? Oh, because it was 18 inches
Yeah,
away.
it's got plenty of movement. I don't have any shooting left, I don't think. We've killed all my shooting. Hitting on 3s. So 11 and 13 is 24. So 19.
9 wounds.
Wounds.
You'll be snake eyes. Oh, you'll be, yeah, snake eyes.
5.
Re-roll it, inspiring.
8. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh, these are thunderous charge too. Oh, that's nice. So 5 wounds. 3. The general on the winged beast. He's got 7. 2, 3, 4. And in the flank, so another 7. Hitting on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
They all hit, so that's 8.
It's 11.
Yep.
15, 17. 4, 6.
Yep. 6.
Reroll it.
3. That didn't help. Okay. Good. I think that's the end of my turn.
Right. Yeah, there's. I'm going to throw a crudger in here too, into the flank of these guys.
Got it.
So there's multiple charge on that flank with them.
Got it.
So he's hindered, of course. Push him up to there. Alright. That's movement. Right, he's going to cast heal on that unit there. None. And the Shroud's going to cast heal on that unit. 3. 8. Hand to hand. Start with this fella here. That's 3.
14, 16.
11, 11, 13. 7. Do the other unit against your chariots. So the axe first, 12 attacks. Melee 4. 7. 4s. Oh, not that good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How many are you rolling? Is that
24. The flank?
Oh, for the axe unit in the flank?
Yeah.
Sorry, yes.
Same combat? Yeah. So that's 10.
Crushing 3 minus 3s.
3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any inspiring?
Yeah.
All good. Well, good for me.
All good?
Yeah, all
Oh,
good for
well
me.
done, guys. Stay there.
Right. So I'm going to pivot these guys to face all your units like that.
Say again.
I'm going to pivot these to face all your units like that. Yep. That's the end of my turn. Your turn 4. Right, do you want to do a bit of a... Where are we up to? So I think the big thing was just laying all the cavalry on in that big charge, that big simultaneous charge, and probably the only thing that saved it for me at the end of your turn was a good roll of nerve on that allowed me to bounce back a little bit.
Yeah, what I talked about last time was that this turn was about taking out 2 of the infantry units. I pretty much did that. That kind of worked okay. The only thing was I rolled a 3 on a re-roll with rallying. If I had rolled 4, they would have been wavering, which would have prevented you from moving forward. And a 6 would have broken you, which is kind of, odds were in my favour there, unfortunately. Poor dice rolling, but my record is that I roll poorly in turns 1 to 5 and then pull it out of the bag in turn 6. So true to form at the moment. Cam's rolling probably above average. I think we're still in this. I'm sort of just still counting scoring units here at the moment. I think Cam's got 3 scoring units and I've got 3 scoring units. That's got 8 wounds on it, and that's got 3 wounds on it. None of these have got wounds on them, so I think we're still
it's in balance.
In the balance. 3. So I've currently got 7 points worth of scoring on the board. And what have you got here?
The axe are worth 3 each, so there's 6. The Gore Riders are worth 3.
So there's 9.
There's 9.
Like that.
Yep.
This unit's going to charge into here.
Into him.
Yep.
Yep.
And this unit is going to charge into here.
Yep.
Start turn 4. Things are getting a bit willing in the middle of the table, and so
Fighting literally for every inch.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely coming down to the inch. So what we've got is the kind of just hanging on unit of axe here, been charged by the general on a winged beast in the front. The war drum's been charged by the knight regiment in the front, and the crudger is with 3 wounds has been charged by the other knight unit. So really looking to try and clear out some units and even up. I think at the moment we worked out that Cameron's currently got 10 scoring units on the board. I currently have 7 points worth of scoring
of unit strength.
Yeah, of unit strength on the board. So trying to clear out, if I can sort of knock out a few of his units here, then it probably comes to my advantage a bit. But yeah, let's wait and see how this combat plays out.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 10 wounds.
10.
And what's his?
12, 14.
7.
So yeah, that's route. Re-roll it, please. He's inspiring.
Right.
How'd it go?
4. He's dead.
That's not good, is it?
All right.
Thank you.
We need your way, don't I? Okay, let's do the war drum because it's 16 as well. Yeah, 7 wounds. 8.
Yeah. But no. Oh, yeah, got
8.
it. Yeah. Well, that'll help with the next one.
Yeah, that's what they do with that water.
Yeah.
All right.
General?
He's got 7 attacks. He's got 3s.
Yeah.
It's all of them. 5. So it's up to 13. And what have we got?
Okay. That's a bit more than I wanted. 13, 15, so stay close.
And have you got any inspiring?
No. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah.
I reckon I can snake guys here. 3.
That'll do it.
Try it. I'll try it for you, mate. Sorry. I might pivot on the spot because I don't want to give you the flank there. So I'm in the front of both of those units now.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Getting quicker because there's a few units left on the board. As we spoke about last turn, finally cleared out the axe unit that had 8 wounds on it with the general. The war drums were taken out by the red knights here, and over here we took out the crudger on the gore. So probably slightly in my favour at the moment, but that tends to happen at the end of your turn. We'll wait and see what happens this turn. I think so.
Yeah. So I'll go this unit into there, which fits.
Yeah.
So that would put them
There.
there.
And that would, yeah.
And I'll get where's my other thing? Just, can you pass me that one? Just to have a look at this.
And that's the same size, is it?
It's the same size, yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to end up...
Like that. I think it's got to be that way.
Yeah, that's going to work.
All right. First, I'll put
Well,
all
how about
the
you move both your big units?
Yeah, and then we'll do
what you're
the, just do the maths. So you pivot, here. Right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Right, I'll just sit in there, I'll cast back enchant on this fella here.
Okay.
Yep. goes off.
So what's he got?
It just gives him crushing strength 1.
Yeah. And he's already got crushing strength 2, hasn't he? So it becomes crushing strength 3. Okay.
2.
Wounding on
Crushing strength
2
3.
plus.
2.
Okay. Do you want me to keep track of that?
Yeah, mine. 3.
Okay, so up to 5.
That's all for them. So nerve test. 4. That's 9. That won't do it, will it?
No.
Right, and the Gore Riders. I think they're 16, are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And their nerve?
7 is 7, 9.
6. That's a shame. After being squeezed on all sides in the classic mounted army encirclement manoeuvre, I've thrown the last of the Orcs against the edges of the circle. Unfortunately, not quite enough wounds anywhere. Probably really needed a combined charge. Unfortunately, the circle was such that I wasn't really able to bring 2 units to bear on any one adversary, so I've sort of spread enough wounds around, but nothing really to punch through and allow me to reform. So I've really just got to get a bit lucky in this turn to see if I can survive. Otherwise, I think I might just end up getting run over in the next turn.
So, turn 5?
Yep.
If I was to disengage here, move back an inch.
Yep.
You comfortable with that? So, move back an inch.
Yeah, you should. I think you can do that because you're not over your leader point. Yep.
So,
Yep.
this unit here into the flank there, and that unit will remain in combat. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
There we go. You need to snake eyes that.
Right.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Doubles.
Yep, that's out of there. So I'll let you reform first because.
Let's move it slightly here.
Okay. So let me rescue my orc corpses. Put him back there.
So these guys are gonna pivot.
I've really only got one choice, don't I?
This guy might pivot as well, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're in the last stand. Bottom of turn 5. So, in order to win this now, I have to eliminate you. Or maybe not.
Run away.
I could run away. Oh no, because you're still. No, then you win by 0-0-3. So I'd have to kill one and run. Oh, I can't do it, can I?
Why don't you could you get out of the charger? I just don't think.
I don't think that's not. I don't think I can get out of charge to get away.
That's got 7 wounds on it, so I think you're going to get it.
Yeah, and then I can at least reposition. But then can I survive?
A combined charge.
Yeah.
Possible.
I probably could whack in here. Maybe
Actually,
whack
can
in-
I use my indomitable will in my turn
Yeah. On that. Yeah.
on both those units?
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is I should charge that unit with that because there's nothing else in the charger.
Yeah,
So I'll get that one done.
yeah.
For my next trick, if I charge them, maybe do some damage, at least I'll lose the thunderous charge.
That's right, yeah.
So that's probably worth doing.
Yeah.
I'll just cast Bane Chant on that unit. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's start with this unit here.
So we 16 attacks.
3, 6, 6.
Try again.
7.
That's enough.
So they will just pivot round the centre. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the Crudger. 3, 9, 30.
Yep.
Do it. 7.
Missed.
Missed it. Your go. So at the moment, your score is 4,
Yeah.
and my score is 3.
Yes.
So if I charge back into my own half, my score is none.
That's right.
Isn't it? Wins,
Well, because
wins.
the other thing is I charge forward. I don't have
You don't do enough.
thunderous charge.
No.
So I've got 16 attacks hitting on a 3, which would be about 10.
Yeah.
But then wounding on a 5,
Yeah. So that's
which is only
a third of those.
a third of those.
So
is
3.
And then I hit with that, what's that, 7, hits 5 times, but thunderous charge. So let's say it does
That's
another 3
5.
at 6.
You roll on 12s.
Means I've got 6. And you're,
13, 15, 5, 14, 16.
yeah.
So you're rolling on 10s.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it because it doesn't have enough wounds on it.
Yeah.
I'm better off trying to take out. Whereas this guy here, what's his?
12, 14.
I've got more chance of taking him out than I do.
You do.
The thing is that if you come to charge me,
I'll still lose.
yeah, so you kind of have to. Basically, your gamble is that you can pop that unit.
Oh, if I pop that unit with him, then I'm 3 and you're 1.
Yeah.
And I win by 2.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's close, isn't it?
yeah, it is.
Well, you have the joy of going
Making
first.
the- well, I've got the joy of making that
You actually
decision.
make the decision for me, so
Yeah.
you decide what you're going to do.
Yeah, I mean you can't really move that unit forward, can you?
Not to win.
You would lose if you did that.
Yeah.
I should have told you that, should I?
But they are.
So if I take out that unit, you can't win.
Yep, that's right.
And it's, what was it? It's 14, 16.
Well, I guess that's the decision, is it? Yeah, so what's it? You've got 16 attacks
Yeah.
and you're hitting on 3s.
So let's say 11.
Okay. And then you're winning on 5s.
Yeah. I don't think the odds are in my favour on that one. I'm probably better off going for the taking out the Crudger. Yeah.
Okay. If you lose.
Yeah. All right, let's try that.
Let's do it.
I think that's probably the better odds for me. Just. I mean, I actually think it's more in your favour at the moment.
Yeah, so just face him that way. Because you would have had to turn. Bug out.
Alright. Let's have a look. So we've got 16 attacks.
Yeah, so you happy for me to pick him up and turn around?
Is that what you do?
Well, you're counter-charging to him, yeah.
Yeah. 5, 10, 14, 16. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's about average. So
3 wounds. He's fine. Alright.
Alright, here's my Bane Chair.
Yep.
Yes.
5 attacks, wounding on 3, hitting on 3.
Hitting on 3s. 3.
That's what we said. And wounding on,
Crushing strength 2, 3. Crushing strength 3. So it's
yes, 5, 2
twos.
plus
3.
So up to 11, which is kind of what we said. And it's 16, so
Fives.
5. Yeah.
Oh. Look at that.
What's 12?
12's
He's not within 9 inches, he can't re-roll.
No.
Let's see what a re-roll would have done anyway, because I think you won. So less than 5. 5.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. All right, mate. Good game.
That was a great game.
Well, I think that was the character, that was the player or the unit of the match,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Because he basically took out that unit.
Well, extend that to the other Crudger, like, made that ballista problem go away in turn 2.
Yeah,
Just, okay, good, and now we're in the rear.
yeah.
I got tangled up here. I either wanted to set back a little bit. You know when you said about wanting the balls over here?
Yeah.
That was, I probably would have gone pincer line and put those out there.
But even if it was just a kind of refused flank and just to keep pressure on me here.
Yeah, but then the reason I changed it is because when I saw you out there, I went, okay, turn 4, I reckon I'll be there. I thought I'd be able to pin in here. So I thought, which is exactly the decision I thought you made in turn 2.
Yeah.
This is too far.
Yeah.
And I kind of, when I saw that, I thought that's too far. If I go here, I was pretty confident I could make that. Now granted, that's chaff.
Yeah.
I could make that go away and then sit here.
Yeah, I wasn't too phased about that. Probably the plan, or everything went according to plan for me, other than that role
That held the action.
in the centre. Yeah. I think that was probably a bit of a turning point for me because I probably had momentum up to that point.
I didn't anticipate all those 3 units being able to get in at once. Like that was a tricky, tricky manoeuvre to kind of make all that.
It was actually 4 because it was 2 double charges, and I really should have been able to break. But they're pretty strong to hold off like a double charge and.
Oh, they only just held off. But I thought I might have been able to. I thought I would have lost one of those units to a double charge, and then been grinding against a second. I didn't anticipate getting 2 double charges into that line at once.
Yeah. All right, mate.
Thank you.
Very good.